In this video, I wanted to show students how to go onto the North Carolina Department of Public Safety website to look up various things about our prison system. So normally to get started, I just go to Google and I type in NC DOC offender search. Now you can do this each time as well, or once you get to the web page, you can save the link there. So I click on the first one, and that brings me to the main page that you can look up while you're here. You can look up careers, you can find out more about the Department of Public Safety. There's different links down here on the right-hand side. But for what I want to show you, you'll go to the Offender Public Information Search. So that means everything that is on this website, on that link, is available for public access. So if I wanted to look up a particular inmate, and I'm going to look up one that I know he's in prison. He was an inmate at the prison that I worked at, as well as he committed a crime here in Beaufort County, so I don't feel like he's getting out. His name was James Upchurch. So you type in their last name and their first name. You can fill in this information if you want to. I typically don't, and I leave the word all highlighted. Do search, and then it brings me to all of these. Now I remember just from knowing him, I believe his middle name was Bartlett. So I'm gonna go with this one. Just see if that's him, and that's not him. So I'm gonna go back and see if this one's him. I don't believe this was him. No, that is not him. But I'm going to use this one anyway because this is where we're at. So you want to look up an inmate. If they are currently incarcerated, if you click on the box, it'll show you their picture. It shows you their age, their birthday. It shows you what names they're using. And then right up here where it says active, that'll let you know that they are actively in prison. If it says active under probation and inactive on inmate, it means that they're not in prison, but they are currently being supervised by the Department of Public Safety. Now, this particular inmate is also serving a prison sentence for murder in the second degree. So over here on the right, it shows you their total incarceration term, when they are expected to get out, assuming that they don't get in any trouble. And speaking of getting in trouble, here you can see the number of infractions is 0 for him. So he has been in prison since October of 2016, and he has not committed any infractions, which means he's not broken any rules that he has been caught for. You can also scroll down and read more charges. So with him, this one says consolidated. So what that means is these crimes were related. Remember, or see on the offense date, it says this one happened on October the 25th, and the murder happened on October the 26th. So they consolidated the sentencing all together and gave him his sentence that he's serving out. He also, back in 1998, was convicted of hit and run. He's got several charges here. Looks like his criminal record goes way back to 1986. So, looks like he is a career criminal. But that is how you search for an inmate. Now, let's say you want to look and see if there's been any escapes or captures. And since our college is located in Beaufort County, I'm going to look up Beaufort. So I click Beaufort and then do search, and there's nothing found to display. Let's do a different county. Let's do Cumberland County. Yeah, Cumberland County is the Charlotte area. So they have had these escaped inmates. Now, Nicholas here, the first one, he escaped on May the 11th of 2018, but he was found on the same day, so he's currently back in prison. And the rest of these, it looks like, according to these records, that they have not been located. And if you look down here at the bottom with Alton Baldwin, he escaped November 5th of 1976, which was over 40 years ago, and he has still not been found. Got 2 from 1978, 1 from 81, and then 2 from 1995. So between 95 and 2018, they didn't have any in Cumberland County that either are not showing up here or they did not escape. So then another item I wanted to show you is the absconders. Now, absconders are people that are on probation and then they just run and they're not reporting back to their probation officer. So I just searched Beaufort County, and you can see the absconders listed here. And what that means is that they are under supervision, but the officer has not been able to make contact with them because they are either on the run or they're hiding. And then the last one I want to show you is inmate releases. And this one's a good thing to keep track of if you want to look up your county or a particular person to see if when they were released from prison. So another area that we cover is Hyde County. So let's see if Hyde County has had any releases in 2018. I don't think I have to do the month. Yeah, you do have to. So let's say July. So Hyde County had one release during the month of July, and this female was released on July 8th, and her primary offense was a hit and run, serious injury resulting in death. You can click on their number if you want to see how much time they received for that sentence, but this is how you use the website. So there's a lot of different information that you can find here. And again, as long as you stay under the public search, it's all public information. You can get information about if you're a victim. You also has a link to the North Carolina Sex Offender Registry, and I have another video that I've posted in multiple courses of how to use that. And the other items here are for criminal justice use. So that is how you use the website, and I encourage you to stay up to date on it just so that you can be aware of who's living in your community.